website's windrockstage.com.ua, and the first question, this is your first headline tour, and how is it going so far?
It's been great. We honestly we didn't know what to expect for starters, but it turned out really good, and then there's people every night, just good bands to tour with, and everything is like super good.
And what's the difference between the first part of the tour, the Finnish release shows, and this part of the tour?
With Finnish, we had different support bands, starters. Then, and at those shows we played the whole new record from start to finish. But here we are playing a different set, like songs from each album. So that's the main difference. Turnouts have been pretty much the same, I guess, in every country. Set list is probably the main difference.
So do you rather prefer touring as a headliner or with bigger bands, like last tour with Amorphis, for example?
There's good sides to each one. It's when we, for example, tour with Amorphis or Paradise Lost, then there's more people coming every night who don't probably know who we are, and so in that sense, that's a good thing. We reach new people, but then as headliners, you can just kind of enjoy the spot, so to speak. And, I don't know, there's good sides to it. I play with anyone. It doesn't really matter.
And the tour is supported by the Storm of Light and Legion Out.
Yes.
And was it the band itself who chose the support?
Yes, we got a list like maybe 15 different bands who were available for touring at this time.
Why did you choose?
Good bands. That's we didn't know them personally. Just heard their music, and we listened to these bands, and so we wanted them to tour with us. And luckily they were available and did this. Really good bands, good people too.
By now you've been touring only in Europe. Are you planning to tour other continents as well in the near future?
Not in the near future, but someday. But going to other continents, it costs so much money. So we have to have like a lot of savings to be able to do it in the first place. So hopefully someday. But right now it just feels like it's too early to do that. Like maybe with some bigger band touring the States or something would be good, but no plans right now.
What was your favorite place or show you've played? What was the favorite
this
place?
tour?
General. With Post Brigade.
Well, I have to say, we played in our hometown not so long ago, like maybe 3 weeks ago, and it was sold out. There was like 600 people there. We've never done that in our hometown. It's always like a good amount of people there, but this time it really surprised us that it was sold out, and we really had a good time there. But other than that, I don't know. There's like every night has its own moments. I can't just choose one.
So the new release is called Until Fear No Longer Defines Us. It starts with your first acoustic track ever, Into the Woods, and then continues with a complete contrast, Glow Master, and this contrast is present throughout the whole record. And could you tell us what the influences for this record, the major influences?
Influences, I mean, that's like the trickiest question you can ever ask from Post Brigade, because we listen to so much different kind of music, honestly, like from electronic music all the way from pop to rock to death metal to black metal. It's just everything. We listen to all that is good. So I think like everything you hear and you listen to influences you in some ways. So there's no answer really to that question. I don't know. We just try to do the best songs we possibly could, and that's it. We wrote 10 songs and we recorded them, put them into right one. I can't name you any like, bigger influences. I play guitar because of hearing Metallica when I was 15 years old. So probably that's my biggest influence ever. But I can't hear it. I don't know.
There will always be this discussion about your music style, and I've recently read an interesting quote that defines you as, you don't call it doomcore, but
that's that's something that our label came up with because it's been so hard to kind of tag our music anywhere. Then labels need to tag and they can send it to people, and so they kind of came up with that.
how would you define your music style by yourself?
One day I went to our Wikipedia page and somebody wrote there that it's alternative metal. And I think, it sums up pretty much. It's alternative and it's metal. So, alternative metal.
And could you explain the symbolism of the cover artwork, the layout, how it's connected to fear?
It's not so, it's more like overcoming of fears. It's about hope, basically. Like there's this mountain and above it is like a big white spot. That's about hope. And then we put some more like hopeful elements in the cover. There's like this space stuff around it. So it's more about hope actually than it's about fear.
And who's the designer of the layout?
Myself. I do all the covers for our band and all the t-shirts and everything.
And you're currently touring with a great musician who's also a designer, Josh Graham.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in him designing your further releases?
Not releases because we have this principle in our band that we do everything ourselves. It has to, finished product. It's not only about music. It's also that the artwork has to look like us. So it has to be done by us. But it's different story with like t-shirts. I could, if he wanted to do a t-shirt for us, I would be up for it. For sure.
And you've recently released your third video for the Glowmaster song, and it's pretty different to the past two, Rails at the River and My Heart is a Tone. Could you explain us and tell about the story of the video?
The story, it goes back like 2 years. I came across this guy called Versi from France, and I saw some of his videos, and he's doing like these animated videos, and I contacted him that your stuff looks so great. Like each video I saw was like really great stuff. And then we talked about I sent him some of our records and talked about maybe doing a video for Isolation songs already. But then it was too expensive at the time, and then around a year ago he started actually working for our label that we didn't know about it, and our label didn't know that we had been talking to each other before, and he did a cover for Morbid Angel 7-inch cover, and they were like, our label told him that maybe you should do a video for Ghost Brigade because it really fit your style and our music. And so we started talking again, and then it all sorted out like financially and everything. And yeah, we are very satisfied and happy with the result. It's a great video, I think.
Are there going to be any more videos for this album?
We met this guy like maybe 3 nights ago in Paris. He came to see us and met him, and we already told that we're gonna probably continue doing like animated videos in the future too. These kind of videos are quite expensive, so we can't do them. But, one video costs the same amount of money than recording an album. So you have to kind of think if it's worth it. Yeah, we will for sure do something in the future. Just don't know yet what.
And after tonight's show, the 7 shows scheduled till the end of the tour, and what are the big plans after the tour, when the tour is over?
After the tour, there's in early next year, there's this secret new thing coming out from Ghost Brigade. I'm not going to say what it is. Then hopefully in February or March, we're going to do another tour. We'll be talking about it, like there's how different bands involved, and we don't know if it's happening or not, but hopefully. So that's the plans for the near future. Then it's festivals in next summer. We have 2 or 3 already bigger ones confirmed. So it's going to be great to be able to play some festivals again. So
Thank you for the interview. Do you have
Thank
any
you.
message to your fans?
to my fans, to our fans, I don't know, pick up the new record. I honestly think it's the best thing we've ever done. And, yeah, come to the shows too. Thank you.